On y'all, it's Athletes Culture again, coming at you with another video. So New Balance just released their latest sneaker, the BB9000. It's a cross between basketball performance as well as their lifestyle brands, and I think it's a great sneaker to cop. I mean, the sneaker's retailing at about $140, so it's not going to hurt your wallet at that much at all, if anything. And on top of that, New Balance's top athletes like Jamal Murray and Darius Bazley are set to be, debuting these sneakers. So in my opinion, I think New Balance actually is hitting the mark, something that Adidas failed to do in their basketball brand. Having a mix between lifestyle and athletic performance. You have to look at it when it comes to sneaker market, it has to be fashionable. Fashion is a huge undertaking in this market. Nike is basically killing it because of, one, the reputation that it has, just basically the longevity, the brand equity it has in the minds of many of its consumers, coupled with the fact that they're getting a lot of the best athletes in basketball or whatever sport that it be. If it's soccer, they have Cristiano Ronaldo. In basketball, they have LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving. The list goes on. Even in sports like golf, they had Tiger Woods, and in tennis, they had Serena Williams. So what New Balance is positioning themselves by attacking the lifestyle, making it, coincide with the athletic performance. It's a great mix. I can't wait to see players like Kawhi Leonard, if they make a signature line for him in this BB9000, or Jamal Murray step out in these shoes. I mean, the sneaker is, it's nice and sleek, has that old school vibe that a lot of people tend to like, as well as it still looks modern, with a modern approach to it. They still have, their latest technology, fuel cell technology. It's incorporated in the sneaker. Has one of the shoes, the all whites, have the translucent sole, so it's a very clean look, and I'm pretty sure that it has great grip. I'm looking to purchase a pair. Another brand that's actually coming up, is Converse. Converse, they're going back to the retro style, but making it modern, which is what I kind of see with this cross and New Balance and what they have going here. Now, I think what New Balance has to do moving forward is they now have the right formula in place, the lifestyle as well as athletic performance. Now they just have to get on the big names. I mean, as great as Kawhi Leonard is, he isn't the most marketable athlete today right now as it stands in the NBA. Jamal Murray, another great player, isn't the most marketable player in the NBA today. So if they were going to try to get some sort of recognition, some sort of, get the buzz going, they need to get much more of a flamboyant type of player, a player that, a lot of people look to for, fashion ideas, which is why I think Converse signing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was incredible. Shai Gilgeous, he taps in with the youth. He's somewhat of a fashionista, so a lot of people are going to try to bite off his style, and seeing him hooping those Converse, those throwback look at Chucks, what young athlete wouldn't want to go cop a pair? What kind of stylish athlete would not want to go get those, So that right there, and when you go onto their site, I mean, they were sold out of those black and white, old school looking Chucks basketball shoes. They were sold out in a matter of minutes. Those shoes sold out. So I think New Balance, they're on the right trajectory. We'll see where it goes from there. I mean, a lot of people, even when you look at their 480 or 550 models, these are shoes, that people tend to appreciate. They like that retro look, and now that they're incorporating with their hoops, man, it's only a matter of time. All they need is just that big time athlete, and we'll see. Seeing if Jamal Murray or, Kawhi Leonard have a great playoff run, if Jamal Murray can do what he did last playoffs in the bubble, if he could do it this year again, hey, look for this sneaker to really take off. I mean, that New Balance brand would definitely take off even higher. But if there's one player I want to see, rocking these New Balances, and I don't know if he's on what his situation is, in terms of with Nike, but if they can get him to come on over to New Balance and he puts on a pair of these, I think this brand is really about to take off, and that player is Ben Simmons. Now, Ben Simmons doesn't have a deal a signature line deal with Nike. He doesn't have his own signature shoe. So if New Balance can toss, you know, the Brinks truck at him, give him a deal that he can turn down, I don't see why not. They already have the relationship with his agent, which is Rich Paul, through Darius Baisley. Darius Baisley is another client of Rich Paul in Clutch Sports. He's with New Balance. So if they can get him a signature line, Ben Simmons, definitely. Ben Simmons is another stylish guy where if you look at a lot of his looks, you know, go on his IG page, you know, he looks to be somewhat of a trendsetter. He's a top performing basketball player, which a lot of eyes are on. You know, some call him, you know, the Prince to LeBron James's kingship. So if New Balance could kind of attach themselves to that and, you know, elevate Ben Simmons to that next high level, hey, the sky's the limit. Now, to compete with Nike, that's going to take a lot. Like I said, Nike has that brand equity, but I will definitely love to see, you know, somebody of the caliber of a Ben Simmons and the likes in these sneakers. When you look at players within that age range, you know, top players, you know, around that 25-year-old age range and younger, Ben Simmons tops that list. He's one of the top in that list. Him and Karl-Anthony Towns, in my opinion. So having Ben Simmons rocking some New Balances for the next wave, for those, you know, Gen Zers out there and, you know, older millennials, or should I say younger millennials, you know, that definitely would be the athlete they need to go after, especially with such a sneaker that they have. But we shall see. I don't know his contract situation with Nike. If any of you guys do know, please chime in the comment section. Let me know and let the rest of the audience know. All right. So until next time, like, comment, subscribe down below. I'm out.